What one is this one? Who am I introducing you to today? Well, let's take a look-see. 1, 2, and... Shine Like a Diamond. I am Shine, and we are going to be unboxing, as you can tell, another Diamond Art Club Hannah Lynn diamond painting. So, just an FYI, if you hear some, sounds sometimes it sounds like a coffee maker or a motorcycle, or sometimes it sounds like a big fart. That isn't me. It is my wound vac. Just have to clear the air to make sure that you guys aren't thinking that I'm clearing the air, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, we're going to get right into this because I'm super excited to see this one. This one is a little bit on a different side, I guess, than normally. So, if you understand what I'm saying by that, put it in the comments. Tell me, which one do you think that this one might be? It is different than one she normally, I would say, is typical. Gorgeous, and you can tell that it's her artwork, but just a little edgy, I guess you could say, maybe. So yeah, if you know which one I am talking about, by that description, then yeah, put it in the comments below right now, and let me know what you think it is. So, we're going to do this kind of quick today. I'm going to try not to ramble too much because I am actually waiting on my mother to come over. And, yeah, I should have plenty of time, but you guys know how I am. So, my mouth gets away with me. So, I'm going to put the drills to the side so we can see that in a minute. I'm going to put this big sticker to the side. We can look at that in a minute. And the little sticker that comes with it. Going to the side. Here is the toolkit you will get in any standard Diamond Art Club painting. You will get everything you need to do that diamond painting. Now, if it is a square, which it says square right there, it will have tweezers, and those tweezers in there are everything. Seriously, they're wonderful. They're super strong. I love them, love them, love them. But keep the cap on. Keep yourself safe. Keep your kids safe. Actually, don't let your kids touch them, period. It also has a 4-placer in there, which, woohoo, we love 4-placers. It has some bags, the wax, has a pen, obviously, and a tray. So, oh, and a little squishy to keep your, you're a little bit more comfortable when using these tiny little dinky pens that, are not meant to be, used for hours and hours. Just telling you, because my hand, when I used to use that, versus, what I use now, so much more comfortable. But anyways, right, it also comes with step-by-step instructions, which most of you guys probably have diamond painted before, you know how. But if this happens to be your very first diamond painting, or even your first Diamond Art Club, then I suggest taking a quick little peeky at the, how it works, and there's 1 through 9, and it also gives you a thank you code in here, which will save you some money, which, we all like saving money, right? Okay, but I have 1,000 of these, so I'm gonna just toss it right down there back into the box where it belongs. Okay, also, canvas, super soft on the back. If you haven't never done one from their company before, it is a patented material that only they have, and it is super soft and wonderful. It lays out immediately, but, it lays out after a couple minutes, but if you want it to lay out, absolutely immediately, then all you have to do is just do what I did and roll it backwards once, I give it a little bit of a twist, and then it, as you can see, lays out completely. Now, this painting is a little bit bigger than most of them are like 51 by 71. This one is a tiny bit bigger, just a little bit. So it's a 56 by 76. And so because of that, it is hard for me to get the entire image on the camera all at once, but stay tuned to the end and I will make sure you get a full view of this diamond painting all at once in its gloriousness. All right. It is so like I said, it is a 76 by 56. Or if you prefer inches, it's a 30 by 22. And it is, of course, by Hannah Lynn. And what one is this one? Who am I introducing you to today? Well, let's take a look-see. 1, 2, and 3. Genevieve. Genevieve. Meet everybody. Everybody, meet Genevieve. This is Genevieve. See what I mean? Okay, it just has a little bit of an edge. Not much, just a little bit. But I absolutely freaking love it. I love, love, love this. I love her pink hair. I love her gloves that she's wearing. I love her eyes. Now, her eyes were another thing that I felt made it just a little bit different than her normal ones, because like typically the eyes are pretty big in Hannah Lynn's, where in here they're definitely more like I would consider conventional, like if you were drawing a picture of somebody, but where typically Hannah Lynn's eyes are quite a bit bigger than. Also, normally, again, not always, but most of the times, she will have makeup under their eyes on their cheeks where they're really rosy, like big rosy red, you know, pink cheeks. And again, this one does not have it. This one has darker eye makeup underneath her eyes, and actually up here too, she doesn't have all of the bright colors on her eyes that most of them do. Even her lips are a little bit more symmetrical, I think, than most of hers are, like cutesy little pursed up lips, where here it's not. But yeah, so pretty, so gorgeous. I absolutely love it. You can still see things that do make it look like her artwork. And one of the things that I love is her hair. Like, I love, love, love her hair. Now, you might not be able to see this yet, but if we zoom in right here, you can see she has nails, lovely pink nails, which are gorgeous. And I think, but like I said, I think what really, really got me was the pink hair. Like, that's what sold it to me. And the edginess and the gloves and everything. I don't know. It was just, of course, I like all of her artwork. Don't get me wrong. There are some, though, that just kind of call out to me in a, you know, in a different way, and this one definitely did. It was a must-have, need to, all of that. So, yeah, and you're really not missing anything out, by the way. When I said that you would miss just a tiny bit of it, it wouldn't all fit in, see what I mean? You're just seeing the end of her fingertips, and that's about it. And then, like, the top of her head, which is just her head and a little bit of hair. And you really actually aren't even missing that much because it's not all in the image. See what I mean? So it's kind of cropped off there. But it looks great anyways. Okay, this one definitely, I would say, is a little bit more confetti-like in the hair. And actually in the background as well. Now, there is some color blocking, like her gloves, there's a good amount of color blocking. Obviously her face is going to be color blocking because it's mainly the same color, but I would definitely say that this one has a little bit more confetti than her typical ones do as well. Now there is color blocking in the hair. I'm not going to say there isn't, but there's also a lot of what looks to be confetti. So it's kind of a mixture between the two, but maybe a little bit more confetti than the normal, but I don't know. This one has 36 colors. So it doesn't have too many colors, only 36. And out of only 36 colors, you guys, 4, yes, you heard me, 4 of those are ABs. 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, S, and 3. Why? I don't know. Sometimes they confuse the living daylights out of me. Like normally it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be your ABs. But no, this time it's 1, 2, S, 3. They just like to keep us on our toes, I think. So 1, 2, S, 3 are the ABs. 1 is 127, which is, I think, like a beigey pink. And then 2 is a really, really light pink. S is blue, which is going to be in her eyes. See the blue in her eyes? Yeah, that's where that's going to be. And then 3 is 141, which is white. So you're going to have that in her eyes as well. You're going to have any of the white areas that you see in her hair are also going to be 1. There isn't going to be a lot of it though. Like 1s typically are like, I would consider the most ABs, but on this one, that's not the case. But let's see, where is 1 and 2? So 1 and 2 is really all throughout her hair. To be honest, it's just kind of mixed in all throughout her hair. Her hair is going to be really, really pretty and really shiny because like down here, all this light pink going through here, like all these light pink strands, those are all going to be ABs, you guys. All of these light pinks. So it's going to be like just basically full of it. All of these up here, there's 1s and 2s up here. So that area is going to be, you know, lighten up like the 4th of July. It's going to be pretty. In the background, I will say this. The background, I'm not a big fan of. I don't like those colors. I think it works, though, for this painting. It's just not going to be as much fun for me to do those. I like, when I'm working on a painting, I like a lot of color. But that's okay. That's okay. This has enough pink to get me by. So here is your little sticker. You can do whatever you want with it. I put it on the outside of my drills because of the way that I store my paintings and drills. But you can do whatever the heck you want with it. All right? Okay. And here is the thumbnail. Look at that. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? It's gorgeous. See, look at what I mean about her eyes and her lips and everything. Yes. But see what I mean? The background works. It works. It's pretty. Like all of this it's pretty, but it's just not as colorful. So, okay, 36 colors. I will show you those symbols real quick. We'll just go through them pretty fast. There's only 36, so they're not going to be using some, like, you know, bunch of wacky things. They're all pretty standard, actually, that I've seen. Yeah, they're pretty standard. The only one that I would say is maybe a smidgen different is the arrow, which is 27. Because it's, instead of like a thin arrow, it's a thick arrow. If you know that, if you get what I'm saying. Because a lot of them used to be thinner, and this one is just a little bit thicker. So, but that's okay. Thickness is not a bad thing. Okay, so that is the canvas. I will say real quick, it is very sticky as always. Poured glue, you're not gonna have to worry about it. So don't worry if you know, when you open your painting, if you have these creases and lines and you start, don't panic. Promise you, I promise, it is not the canvas, it is the plastic. Okay, cannot tell you how many people I've had to like bring off a ledge telling them, like, seriously, you're not the only one to get a canvas with like rivers and bubbles. Like, that's not, no, it's just the plastic. It just is the way it's rolled up and makes it look. But it does, I mean, it can be deceiving. It could make it look like you've got all these big bubbles on your canvas, and you know, you hear how great they are and how they don't have that, and then all of a sudden if it's your first one, and I get it. I totally get it. And what else was, I will also bring you down a little bit closer and give you guys a quick view of like the color or the symbols and how clear they are, because honestly you could do this canvas with no backlighting, without a light pad or anything. Now I would still do it because with the black I like mine to be really like lined up pretty symmetrically, and I have a harder time with like the darker colors and the blacks lining them up really good without my black light, or my backlight light pad, whatever the heck you want to call it. Yeah, so, but you could do it if you don't have a light pad. Like, you wouldn't have to buy one for this canvas. There are companies out there that I would be like, nope, not happening, not doing that without, you know, a light pad, because it's just too much. But I'm going to actually flip this over, and we'll just use the back of it as kind of a backdrop so that it's just plain white to look at the drills, because otherwise what happens is there's too much color in the background from the canvas. My stupid camera can't figure out what it's supposed to focus on. So it goes in between the painting and the drills, and I don't like that. I don't want you to have to, you know, I don't want you to have to try to figure out what I'm doing because my camera's being a goof. So, it does say right on it the name of the painting, which I love. If you get a really big painting, and you have 2 bags of these, it will actually say like 1 of 1 and 1 of 2, which is something else that I really, 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 really like, because again, of the way I store all of them. Yes, I will make a video eventually of the way I do it, and a stash video. I just don't have the time and energy quite yet, but I'm getting back to videos, normal videos making, and all of that, because my health is definitely improving. So thank goodness for that, because woo, it's been a hot minute. Like, it's been like a year and a half, guys. So I'm like loving feeling more like myself every day. Okay, so we have, this is not a train, we got just a little box car, which is just a 3371, so we're gonna put that to the side. And then as far as trains, we've got 1 and 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, and 3, and we'll start with this one. All right, so we have 141, and I'll shake it again because right next to it is 137. So you got your ABs right there, and if you don't know what AB stands for, it stands for Aurora Borealis, and it's just like that clear coat that you kind of see. It's like that iridescent coating, not really clear, it's more iridescent, like rainbowy like, and it just makes the drill like that much more beautiful and sparkly. I'm not sure how a couple black ones got in there messing around with the ABs, but they're in there. So okay, moving on, we have 333, we have 3325, 356, 632, 453, and our next baby, which is it's like a peach. Almost. It's a very light color, but it's like a peach. A light peach. Which is 127. And beautiful, if I might say so. Like, oh, lovely. Okay. 37.99. 413. 38.64. 5.98. 8.23. 4.52. 33.48. That's a different color green. 6.45. 6.46. 414, and our last AB, which is our 4th AB, you guys. Woo! It's gorgeous, though. Look at that. I mean, for real. That is just, it's that pink. It's that baby pink. It's so pretty. And then we have 939. All right. On to the next one. This one's a little bit of a shorter one. We've got 3861, 3860, 898, 839, 318, 605, 938, 754, and there are 3 754s. That is obviously her skin color. All right, on to the last one. Okay, we have 758, which is probably the skin color that they're gonna like blend with, I would imagine. 603, and hello, beautiful pink. Look at that color. I love 603. It's one of my favorite pinks. And then 600 too. It's this bright, like almost dark fuchsia color. Love it. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 600s, guys. 4 of those. And then we have 415, and then we have 602, and there are 2 of those. 604, and then we have all our lovely 310s. How many 310s do we have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 310s. So, a lot, yes. More than normal? No. Not for Hannah Lynn. Hannah Lynn and like Mandy Manzano and stuff, they like to use that outline, the black outline, and that's what I think draws me really to their artwork, one of the things, because it feels like you can outline it and then like color it in kind of, and I don't know, I like it, and I can deal with all the 310s because of it, because it really makes it look amazing. Plus, in this canvas, you're gonna have a lot of 310s in her, which way is it? I guess it's going to be this way, isn't it? In those gloves, guys. Those gloves, yeah, they're going to be a ton of 310s and probably some 939 stuff in there too. So, but yeah, this is all I have for you guys today. And I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful rest of your Friday. It's Friday. So those of you that work, you did it. You did it. You have a weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to just relax and do your diamond painting. And if you would like, join me on Saturday evening at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is when I go live, and we have some fun. We just chit chat. And I will be talking also about the Hannathon and stuff that time. Brandi maybe will even join me for a few minutes. I'm not sure. You'll have to come and see. So, with that being said, don't forget, as always, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and you are definitely loved more than you know. So with that, keep on shining, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys! Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already and would like to subscribe, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the bell icon so you can be notified anytime I put up a new video.